sort of areas protected. A slip in place. We're all set to go, Vinny.
Let's go. And it is Kingma on his home turf to Balbirnie. First ball of match 6. A little bit of away nibble there from Kingma, who was brilliant on that opening day with his 4 wickets. And once again, he does exactly that. He walks straight at Kingma, wasting no time in the first boundary of match 6.
Oh, what a shot.
Well, that's an incredible strike from Sterling. He's come out in the mood. Maximo!
A little bit of class, oozing in class, Paul Sterling. I don't know what he had for breakfast, but I'll have some of that. He's smacked that over the top for 6. He's looking good.
He walks at this, but he sliced it. It's coming in, and it's almost held. It's never arrived to Barassi. Vikram was also herring in, but Sterling gets lucky.
Oh, it's a massive moment in the game that just landed in the perfect spot, really.
And now he's going to hit this straight up in the air. Edwards should be able to take it very, very simply. So Van Beek creates 2 chances. This one gets taken. Balbirnie never really got going here in match 6. He goes for just 5, and Ireland lose their first wicket, 23 for 1.
Yeah, massive scalp. Van Beek in the end picks up his first wicket today. He's the leading wicket taker in this tri-series. That's his 7th.
Unfortunately, he'll have to watch the rest of this innings from the sidelines. 23 for 1. Sterling hit off him. Now he's going to pull him though, and he's going to get it over the 45.
Oh.
And we've got our first splashdown of the day, and well fielded by the youngster. He throws the hands at this. He's going to get 4. Uses the pace of Kingma against him. Not maybe 100% in control of where that goes, but Tucker off the mark. Well, this is a real leading edge. It's going to fly off the bat of Sterling. It's going to get him 4. This is an errant delivery from Van Meekeren, who shouts in disgust at the delivery. He won't be happy with the result either.
Tucker hits it straight to Vikramjit Singh, who holds on. He put down a tough chance off Paul Sterling. This time he takes a clean catch. And Baz Deleda into the attack, strikes first ball.
Yeah, massive moment in the game because we've been talking about Tucker's form and he's been striking it beautifully. Edwards' chances that he keeps mid-off in the ring. And Tucker, his eyes light up. It was an overpitch delivery, just didn't get the elevation, and a nice safe catch from Vikramjit Singh.
This is full straight and gone. In a tour that Harry Tector's going to want to forget, really. 0-3-1 from his 3 innings. And Baz Deleda, well, he's got another. What an introduction, what a bowling change.
The old 2-card trick. He goes short the ball before, probably could have been called a wide, and he goes full and straight. He skips across, trying to nudge it into the leg side, and that is just plumb. You can tell an easy decision for Rizwan Akram, the umpire. And Baz Deleda, what an introduction for him.
Dances down the track, more like it from Curtis Camphor. This could be a chance. Straight to the man. And I think it's a plan because Van Meekeren, he points back at Michael Levitt. They spotted something in Paul Sterling, who just couldn't get the strike coming out of the power play.
Yeah, massive wicket. Van Meekeren digs it in, a little bit of width. He times it pretty well, but he picks out Wesley Barassi, I believe, out there, that 3rd man. So obviously a plan has worked. Sterling has to go 36 of 27. You just sort of feel he lost the strike for a while there, maybe lost a little bit of his mojo.
So there's a lot going on as Dockrell drives this one very elegantly. Gives himself a bit of room. It's that extra cover to wide long on area. Nice stroke from Camphor. Not the right length and certainly not the right line with mid-wicket up in the circle. Oh, good from Camphor. I think he's got a good piece of this. Gets enough of it to get 6. He's short in stature, but he does so well out towards Rolla van der Merwe and Heino Kuhn there. A big 6 and maybe a momentum shift for Ireland. And he's trying to back it up now. Cuts that away. Oh, brilliant from Camphor. Bang, bang. It's a 1-2 counter punch and a kick in the crowd. 6-6. Ireland starting to move.
Yeah, what a shot. Maybe one of the shots of the tournament.
Edged and edged. Oh, just wide of a flying Scotty Edwards. Misfortune for Van Meekeren and 4 for Dockrell. I don't think many will be able to cope with that as a really poor misfield. Oh dear, it felt like a couple, didn't it, to Pringle? But he's just almost run over it. There's where Dockrell loves it. Downtown. Ireland starting to fly. Just maybe one bounce in front of the rope. It's for the Dockrell. Smashed back down the ground by Dockrell. Look at the power. Look at the muscle. Look at the aggression. Oh, this is brilliant from Ireland's number 5 and number 6.
What a shot.
This is full, it's straight, and it's out. And right on cue, I come in and mess up this partnership. Camphor goes for 37, 118 for 5.
Van Bank's having some sort of week. That's his 8th wicket for the week. He's leading the bowling charts. I think he's only bowled one bad ball today. It was clipped away for 4. Just seems like he's at the top of his powers, and he takes an important wicket here. The Dutch needed that at the end of a really marvellous partnership.
And
brilliant bowling.
The breakthrough comes. This will be Gareth Delaney coming in to bat at number 7. Gone. Slight change of pace. Delaney feeling for the ball. Van Meekeren pouches another one. And Ireland 6 down, 121 for 6.
Oh, talking about the ebbs and flows and the topsy-turvy nature of this tri-series, it's happening again. 10 minutes ago, Ireland, like they were going to hit everything around the park. A couple of wickets. Van Meekeren with the off-cutter into the surface. Look, that's probably one of the easy ones off your own bowling, and he's not going to drop that one.
Full toss, gets hit, but Vikram, he tries to make a play on it, but he can't. Maximal! But it was the old bouncer attempted Yorker, but it goes horribly wrong for Van Meekeren, who gets hit out of the ground. 127 for 6 after 8. This is picked up and it's set. Oh, that one could go into Viv Kingman's backyard. Maximal! And here come the retrievers. Oh, what a strike that is. End of the over, 138 for 6. Lifted up, and that's going to find the hole, and it's over the top. Maximal! Dockrell's turn to get in on the action. Gets a bit of length on this, and it's going to go the same way. It will be 50 for Dockrell, and a Maximo to bring it up. Delaney going the journey. His 50 comes off 29 balls. 2 towering 6s back-to-back and 5 4s for George Dockrell. 157 plus this. Goes down the ground, and that will be a boundary to take them past the 160 in the end. 161 for 6. Another last ball of an over goes to the boundary. Netherlands, they had their moments, but they're still going to be chasing a few. 162 will be the target. And Ireland hoping to defend this total and remain undefeated with 3 wins and a washout in their 4 games. 2 outfielders allowed in the 6-over power play. Both pretty square. There's a fairly square third back, and there's also a deep square leg.
Yeah, it's a bit of new age sort of T20 plans, isn't it? Cover the square boundary. So we're ready to go. First ball to Levitt.
Yep. First one strays onto the bat slightly, and it's a strange kind of wrong-handed type of fielding there from McCarthy. Thick inside edge, and that's going to go away for 4. So Levitt riding his luck early. So he walks at it, and it's a pretty brave shot from O'Dowd. It'll bring him 4.
Well, they have to go, don't they?
Oh, that's an amazing shot from Levitt, who just shimmies down the wicket and clips it away over the leg side. Maximo, the first one of this chase.
There's a bit of that Levitt power we've been talking about.
And down, lifts him up straight back over his head, and that one is going the distance. Maximo, what a strike from Max.
He's just chipped that for about an 80-metre 6. What a shot.
Brilliant swing of the bat. That's a little edge and a bit of luck for Max O'Dowd. And pocket of suerte as that one will find the boundary. He'll hit this straight and he'll beat the mid off, and that will go for 4. But just a fraction short that time. Levitt reads it and hits it down the ground for a boundary. Takes it down the ground. Dockrell comes in and he drops it. Oh, did all the hard work there, George Dockrell. Takes on the fielder and somehow wins Levitt. Well, takes us back to the last time he was out there in the field. But that's a big moment, isn't it?
This is sliced away towards Dockrell. He's not going to be able to get there. It's 4 more. The runs keep coming for the Dutch. Very much in control here. He's got all that power, but this time it's mistimed. And it's straight to Harry Tector, who shows George Dockrell how to catch it. And George Dockrell will be the most relieved man in the Netherlands right now, as Levitt does fall.
No doubt about it. Just takes on the outfielder and loses. Goes slightly across this, so he's not completely in control of the stroke. Interesting that this is the option he takes.
Beautiful shot. That's really one of the shots of the day. It always looks more elegant as a left-hander, doesn't it? Oh, that's a nice pickup shot, isn't it, from Max O'Dowd? It's picked up all the way for 6. It's just that angle. Sometimes Young, when he drifts that little bit slingily towards the leg side, it can be picked up quite easily. What a stroke. This has gone a long way up. It is Mark Adair out there. It's not going to be easy. Oh, I think he's done well to probably end up saving 6 here. A marvellous effort for what was a very difficult chance.
Well, the reason he's upset, he thinks if he gets this clean, he can hand it off. But to me, it's hit the rope, and obviously it's just popped just inside.
But I think that's 5 runs saved. I think it's a good effort.
It's still a fantastic stop, no doubt.
Carved away towards Dockrell, who can't get there. He came for the catch. You've got to give him credit for that, but he couldn't cut off the boundary. Cut away. That's going to be 50. Brilliant stop, though, from Dockrell. They will get 2. That makes him feel a bit better, but it's all about Max O'Dowd. It's come off 35 deliveries. It's a 12th T20 International 50 to go alongside that 100, and a really welcome return to form.
Now lifts this up over the offside, and that's going to be 4. Well, that's a brilliant shot.
This goes up, and surely it's going to be the end of O'Dowd. This time it will be. And Ireland, they're just hanging around. They're just applying a bit of pressure back towards the Dutch, and shortly after getting to that landmark, it's Max O'Dowd that falls. He's gone for 60. Ireland have their second.
Well, pick up the phone and dial D for drama, because we might have a finish yet. And O'Dowd batted so well for 60, but his luck runs out. Tucker takes the sky ball, and the Netherlands 123 for 2. Well, that's lifted up. Once again, mid-off up in the circle, and it's a proper strike from Edwards. Not necessarily known for his power, but he gives us a little taste of it there. 4 runs. Gives up his stumps again. He'll get 4 more. This is top-class batting from Scott Edwards.
What a shot from Edwards. He's come out like a bullet from a gun. Bang, bang.
On the hook this time, but he's found the fielder, and he's going to be bounced out. Edwards, the skipper, came out on a mission, but he has to walk back for just 12. Adair breaks through, and the Netherlands just a little bit of a wobble here towards the end of the innings now with the captain gone. It's 137 for 3.
Edwards gets a fair piece of it, but not enough. It's a game of margins. That goes another 3-4 metres and goes for 6. You say it's almost all over, but it's a big wicket. Game's still on.
Goes with that angle. He was eyeing off that gap, and he got the ball he wanted. 4 runs, takes the Netherlands closer.
Oh, they can breathe a little bit more now.
Now he's knocked over. He goes to the well once too often. Adair breaks through and rattles the stumps, and the Netherlands go 4 and out in the 18th. It's 142 for 4.
Can you say ECN classic, Vinny? Because this one just feels like it's going to go right to the wire. Oh, Vikramjit Singh, he got himself in. There was another off-speed delivery, a perfect length, top of leg stump. Plays across it, has to go. 2 wickets in the over, and this Irish team, they just never die.
And the Netherlands 142 for 4. Well, it does go short, and that's a brilliant shot. It'll dribble into the rope, and there's the boundary that the Dutch sorely needed. McCarthy rolls the dice with the short ball, but a fantastic Little uppercut back away from Barassi. Gets the boundary.
8 off 4.
He's bowled him. What a performance from Young here at the death as Barassi swings straight through it. And Ireland get their noses in front now, I think, with that wicket, 154 for 5.
Oh, he plays across it a bit. It was straight. It was full. Mid-off was in the ring. Maybe he could have looked to hit the sight screen. In the end, it is the wicket for Ireland. A new man has to come to the crease. And Ireland, for the first time in quite some time, feel like they're ahead.
6 to win. Last ball of the 20. Hit, and it's not going to get past Tector. It'll only be a single. And Ireland once again just scrape in. The margin will be 3 runs. The final score, Ireland 161, the Netherlands 158. What a finish to this tri-series.
Can you believe it? Ireland have done it. They get the win. Credit to their death bowling.